Robyn from Anime America here. As part of the spring 2013 lineup, an anime called Arata Kangatari was released. This is in fact the third official anime to be released from the same creator as Fushigi Yuugi and Ayashi no Series. That's right, she is the one and only Yuu Watase. If you don't know Yuu Watase, here's a little biography of her. Yuu Watase was born on March 5th, 1970 in Osaka, Japan. Her hobbies are listening to music and reading books about science. She has made several manga throughout her life, including famous titles like Fushigi Yuugi, Ayashi no Series, and Absolute Boyfriend. Since she is my favorite mangaka, I will reveal some of her titles that I've read, watched, and collected. Wardrobe change! Let's do this. Let's start off with the first title I got my hands on, Fushigi Yuugi, The Mysterious Play. Now, unlike Sailor March Madness, I'm just going to review the titles instead of revealing the whole story, all at the same time doing some spoiler warnings. What can I say? I can't help myself. That way you guys will be more interested in reading/watching her work. Alright, here we go. The story starts off with two young middle school girls, Miyaka Yuki and Yui Honjo. Both of these girls are trying to study for their high school entrance exams, but Miyaka thinks it's impossible for her. She wants to go to a school with all of her friends, but her nagging mother insists on her going to Juban Academy, one of the hardest schools to get into. That's the spirit, you typical Asian mommy. They're studying in a library, Miyaka wanders into an off-limits area, because we all know that plots start when you go into an area that you shouldn't go to. As they look around, a book randomly falls to the ground to catch their attention. Ooh! It's an old book called The Universe of the Four Gods, in which it tells about a world protected by the gods Genbu, Byakko, Seiryu, and
Suzaku, get back here! Look at me, I'm Nathan Drake!
Damn you, purple eyes! Anyways, the book also tells about priestesses coming from another world to find the 7 warriors of the god they represent and summon it to have their wishes granted. Pretty cool story, but they should put the book down and get back to... Yui and Miyaka are somehow transported into a world of the book. Just to make matters worse, they are captured by some thugs to be sold as slaves. Holy crap! How are they gonna get out of this? Why, thank you, you conveniently timed Bishonen. You know it's in the rulebook. Girl in trouble, hot Bishi to the rescue. Classic. Miyaka goes out of her way to find out who that mysterious fighter was, as Yui is somehow transported out of the book. But it's not done with her yet! As Miyaka reunites with her Bishihari, Tamahome, she finds herself in the middle of a royal palace where they discover she has become the legendary priestess of Suzaku. The emperor of this kingdom informs her that if she can gather the 7 Suzaku warriors and summon the god Suzaku, she can have any wish granted. Well, so far she's found one. But how can she find the other warriors? Oh wait! I forgot to mention, Pretty Boy Emperor here is another warrior by the star name Hotohori. With her kung fu hunk Tamahome and the pretty Emperor Hotohori at her side, she sets off on a journey to find the remaining warriors, Yuriko, Chichiri, Tasuki, Mitsukake, and Chiriko. However, this won't be easy for Miyaka since the kingdom guarded by the god Seiryu wants to stop Suzaku from being summoned. You see, when a god is summoned and the priestess gets her wishes granted, the god also grants bliss and good luck to the country. Kinda bad for a kingdom that wants to take over the world. So Miyaka has to find the 7 Suzaku warriors while avoiding the soldiers and assassins from the Seiryu army. Shouldn't be that hard, right? Oh wait, what's that? Her best friend Yui was brought back into the world and is now the priestess of Seiryu? And through some misunderstandings, she thinks Miyaka betrayed her and wants to stop Suzaku's summoning as well by throwing Seiryu warriors at her? Well, isn't that bad? So basically, we have a fight between 2 kingdoms and 2 best friends in a race to summon their gods first, while we also watch a romance spark between several characters. Fun, huh? And now since this is a Yuu Watase early work, you can guess that it can be a bit cheesy and emotional, especially with the romantic relationship between Miyaka and Tamahome. Sure, we get an intense war between 2 nations with their gods, but who cares? This is all a story about a girl in love with a boy. A boy who's a character in a book. Tamahome, Miyaka. Tamahome, Miyaka. Tamahome, Miyaka. Just the way he said her name, Miyaka. And that's what it felt like throughout the whole series. With every twist and turn, there was always someone or something testing Miyaka and Tamahome's love. They fell in love. Yui takes Tamahome away. They set Tamahome free. Miyaka has to stay a virgin to summon Suzaku. They adjust, but more crap comes up and etc, etc. It's emotional and cheesy, but what can you expect? Every girl who loves a good fantasy wants to be in Miyaka's shoes, to escape the real world and have an adventure with a dreamy knight in shiny armor. Or in this case, a kick-butt Chinese warrior. Even better. This story is nothing but emotions, and that's what a young fantasy girl wants. There's 18 volumes of this story and over 50 episodes of the anime as well. So if you want to see a classic fantasy adventure with heart-throbbing emotions, watch and read Fushigi Yuugi, The Mysterious Play. We have one more video to make about The Mysterious Play, and then it's off to more Yuu Watase goodness. For more updates on Anime America, just go to our Facebook page and like us. If you wish to support our production by purchasing some merchandise, just go to cafepress.com/AnimeAmericaPodcast. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned to Anime America! Quick memo about the manga and anime. This is one of the few rare animes that follows the manga 100%. The only difference is that the manga is a bit more graphic. Just FYI.